Hi, I'm John and I'll be walking you how to tie a soft shackle and do all the splicing needed to make it. Here's my favorite version of it. It's self-closing and has a pull tab to open up the loop through which you put the button knot. Now, self-closing, you just pull on it and it closes around itself. I find this better than the standard soft shackle because you cannot pull this loop completely out and it closes on itself. Whereas on this one, if you get it right, it'll do that, but not always. So tools I use, I've gone from the D-splicer. This is flexible wire. It tends to break over here because as you pull through the line, you'll see what I mean. We're making Chinese finger trap little sections basically, but as you pull and twist, that tip gets stressed and then the wires break. What I've switched to instead is the Easy Splicer paracord splicer, but I've made a few changes to it. One, I dropped my first one and this broke, and you can see this is already stressed plastic, it's white already. So I drilled into it and I put a little soft shackle through it, and this works a lot better. But also, when it comes fresh out the packaging, you can see how wide this is versus how wide this is. So what I do is I take a pair of pliers to it and just squeeze the tip. And this is going to work better for the 7/64ths of an inch am steel that I splice with most commonly. So nice and narrow that way. Now you're good to go. Next thing that's convenient to use is a fid. This one is a 6mm or 1/4 inch fid made by Samson Ropes. I have filed down these two notches because they tend to grab on the strands of rope, but they don't do that once you've taken a triangular file to it and round off those edges. I'll show you how to use all this